Yep, so we should be working on YouTube. Okay. 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 Oh, I missed. God dang it. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay. That was a much better time. That one was much more in line with what I normally get on this class. Change the title. Oh. Okay. Reset my timer. And punch dragon. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There we go. Yeah, I need to redo that one. I just did that badly. I just played that badly. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. Doing some class testing, trying to get more spreadsheets finished. I need to work on porting over. I need to work on finishing the Oracle spreadsheets. The Oracle spreadsheet's not quite done yet. I need to finish that one and put that up on the website. I need to work on the Scarlet Sorceress one because I have numbers for Scarlet Sorceress, but I don't have survivability numbers, and I don't have them in a spreadsheet. They're in a doc, not a spreadsheet, and so I need to move those over to a spreadsheet from a Google Doc. It's just not hard, I just need to copy paste mostly. So, wow, that was really bad. Yeah, hybrid's really random. I mean, I don't particularly care a lot. Like, I kind of like the new Darkcaster. I do. I like that it's dark, actually. And not like Blackcaster, but like, I like that it's not like, oh, and here's its Darkcaster with blues and greens and purples and all this stuff. We have no idea at this point. We have no idea. A safe assumption is 1.5 to 2K. Is like 1.2, 1 to 2K. Yeah, a safe assumption is 1 to 2K, but we don't really know at this point. We're just guessing mostly. But yeah, a safe assumption is 1 to 2K Legion tokens. Oh yeah, the pet's always 2K. The pet's always 2K unless they do something silly. Unless they do something silly, the pet's always 2K. Yeah, if you've got mounted Paragon, mounted's pretty fast. At optimal speed, doing it kind of the best way that you can. You can get about 2,000 Legion tokens an hour if you work well. And that's kind of your best option if you don't have Bright Paragon. If you don't have Bright, that's kind of your best option. Okay, now we go to Spellbreaker. Which is going to be awful. It's going to be awful. Yes, but I get people asking all the time. All the time people are like, why didn't you try hybrid? Why didn't you try this? Why didn't you try that? It's because it's awful. Because it's awful. That's why. I didn't try it because it's awful. But since people ask, I might as well. Mounted Paragon stacks as well. Mounted Paragon's quest items stack above the limit. Mounted can get, if you're working really well, you can get like 2,000 an hour. I know that Bright, when you're doing it optimally, can get a lot more than that. I think Bright's somewhere around 2.5 to 2.8 an hour if you're working optimally. But Bright was like a mistake, basically. Bright has problems. Come on, he's missed my nuke twice. Come on, Red Dragon. He missed my nuke twice. He dodged my nuke twice. Thank you, sir. Hello, hello. You miss or you missed? Because saying you miss it is very different from saying you missed it. They don't really nerf Paragon pets. They just tend to buff them. They buff Paragon pets occasionally. Like Mounted got a buff relatively relatively recently. Mounted got a buff so that it could stack over the limit because Mounted Paragon, the quest items that you need to turn in, didn't used to stack over the quest turn-in limit, so you needed like 10 or whatever, and it wouldn't stack over 10, but they changed it so it would stack over 10 now, so you can, that speeds up the farming process a bit, actually. But they very rarely nerf things like that. They only really buff the other ones. Arx Entertainment very rarely nerfs, only ever buffs. Oh yeah, like if I wanted to, even like with Mounted, and Mounted's not Bright level, but it's still very good. If I wanted to with Mounted, I could probably sit down and get like 10,000 Legion tokens in a few hours. Like, it's not a big deal. I just am very lazy and don't want to. I need to get 3 or 4K. I need to get 3 or 4K for the upcoming event. But I don't want or need to go absolutely ham with it. And 49. Thanks a lot, Shiz. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Working on some more class testing so I can get more spreadsheets. I need to finish the Oracle spreadsheet. I need to finish the Oracle spreadsheet. I want to get the numbers for the collector done. Okay, whoever it is spamming me on Google, please don't. Whoever's trying to request access to my spreadsheets, no. You guys will never be allowed to edit my spreadsheets. You guys will never be allowed to edit my spreadsheets. That's an accident waiting to happen. You lose 1,500 ACs by banned account, so I lose everything I got from Legion, so bad luck. How is that bad luck? If you got banned, then you clearly did something you weren't supposed to, and that's your fault. That's not bad luck. That's you making a mistake. It's like when botters are like, oh man, I botted and then my account got banned. It's like, yeah, that's what happens. That's how it works. There's a system here. Okay. And 42.49. Okay, so there's that, and now we need... And now I need my template. Where's my template at? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Come on. You copy, paste. Okay. And then this will be survivability. Who should I run the collector against for survivability? Who should I run the collector against for survivability? Slug Fit? I can try Slug Fit. See how quick he lasts against Slug Fit. I don't think he'll be able to survive Slug Fit. Oh, well. Yeah, I definitely can't survive Slug Fit. Yeah, Slug Fit just hits too hard. Okay. So that's too much. So Slug Fit's too powerful. Slug Fit's too powerful. Well, I mean, I'm still running hybrid, so I'm still. Well, hold on. Let's go through, and I can do this real quick. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one. This one. This one, and... No, I didn't mean there. Red. Nope, JK. That's good. You're fine. That one. And and take out the 50-second time and the 41-second. Okay. And I can average those later. Okay. What should I do for durability? We can try Lava Dragon. We can try. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but yeah, we can try Lava Dragon, see if it kills me. No, sorry, I'm not giving out what server or what room I'm in. When I'm doing class testing, I don't want people coming in and bugging me and ruining the test. I don't want people coming in and interfering with the test results. So for class testing, I try not to have people come into the room. I'm just doing PvP or doing a daily event or whatever, that's fine. But for class testing, it's easier this way, having people not interfere with the test. I've run out of mana, so I've had to be sort of relegated to just pushing heal at this point. Okay, there we go. Why? Why should I tell you what server I'm on? I've told you I don't want people interfering with my game, I don't want people interfering with the tests, so I'm trying to keep people out of my room and off the server that I'm on. I have no reason to tell you the server. Like, I appreciate and know that you guys want to play with me, and that's cool, but like, it doesn't... The Lava Dragon's not doing enough damage. Like, I might be able to kill this, honestly. Like, it'll be close, but with enough luck, I might be able to do it. And that's kind of a problem, honestly. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. There we go. A 2-minute and 40-second durability test is just not good enough. Like, that's way too long. Doing like 7 runs with that would drive me in. Doing 5 runs with 5 different enhancement lookouts, like, would like that would drive me insane. Like it wouldn't be able to finish. Hello, hello. What about Blood Titan? Here, let's put on... What do we want for... What was the best for damage? Full Wiz had some varied times. Full Wiz was highly varied. Or Full Luck was highly varied, but had the lowest minimum times, whereas Full Wiz was more consistent, but its average times were a little bit higher. So we'll start off with Full Luck, and we'll see how that goes. You can try 1204. Come on, try 1204. Try 1204. Tell me how it goes. See, what you guys don't know is when I'm selecting a private room, I literally just mash the keyboard. When I'm selecting a private room, I literally just mash the keyboard, and it doesn't matter. I don't have like a specific private room that I always use. I just mash the keyboard. Because you can't. But the issue is that you can't stun Blood Titan, and that's where a lot of the survivability of the class comes from. Is from the stun. A lot of your survivability comes from is the stun. And without the stun, I don't think it'll work is the issue. Like, yeah, this isn't, it's not gonna work. So boss challenge hits too hard. Lava Dragon doesn't hit hard enough. Like, Lava Dragon doesn't hit hard enough. Blood Titan can't be stunned. Boss challenge hits too hard. Dragon challenge? What's it called again? Dragon challenge? Yeah, yeah. The issue with Iota is he stuns you. I don't want people with stuns. Okay. There. I mean, let's see. I guess we'll start with Stalagmite and see. Oh, I forgot. I've never actually done that. I've never actually finished boss challenge on this character. Yeah, Stalagmite's not hitting hard enough. 500 on a crit's not enough. What about Frostfang? I don't want to be able to kill them. I want the boss to have to kill me. I want the boss to kill me. Yeah, I want the boss to be able to kill me. How hard does Frostfang hit? Is this gonna work? It's 300 non-crit. He's missing quite a bit. I want to see what his crit damage is, but he won't crit me. Come on, sir. I'm gonna need you to crit me so that I can see how much damage you do. I want something that's going to kill me, but not kill me too quickly. Like Slug Fit kills me too quickly. He crits me for like 1200 and I die in 2 hits. That's not a real test. And unfortunately, these bosses aren't hitting quite hard enough. Like, I can kill this. It'll take a while, but I can kill this. It's gonna be slow, but I can do it. Oh wow, I got the rank 10 I got the rank 10 proc on the collector. I got the rank 10 proc on collector. I've never actually seen the rank 10 proc. I can get to Desaloth on my own. Forget what? It's Ether Storm War? Desaloth? The Ether Wars. I forget exactly like how to get to him, but I've unlocked the zone. I just forget how to get there. This is it, right? Yeah, this is how you get to him. But the question is, will he hit hard enough to actually kill me? Like, the Collector's not a super survivable class, I just need something that hits hard enough to kill me consistently. Well, I don't have the 1 in Dragon Challenge unlocked, so I'd have to go through I'd have to unlock the 1 in Dragon Challenge. How hard do you hit, sir? Riddle me that. $150? Well, that's disappointing. that's disappointing amounts of damage. I don't think I can go to you. I mean, it's not impossible for me to unlock Dragon Challenge. Like, it's not a big deal for me to finish out Dragon Challenge, for me to just, like, throw on Lightcaster and just burn through it. Here. Dreadmaw. Yeah, it's not a big deal for me to just, like, put on Lightcaster and just finish it out. Like, I only have a few left to do. Lightcaster... Wizard. 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 Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal for me to just kill this to finish out Dragon Challenge so that I can have it all unlocked. It's not a big deal. It'll go quickly. Quest, turn in. Nope, don't care. Next. No, you're not. I'm not doing any quest. I'm not doing any testing right now. I'm not doing any test. I just need to try and unlock Desolich to see if he's gonna kill me. I'm just trying to see if Deathloth can actually kill me. I don't know if he hits hard enough. That's why I'm just taking a second to kill these, unlock it, just so that I can actually unlock Deathloth. I don't know if Deathloth will be able to kill me or not. So might as well just finish out boss challenge real quick, or dragon challenge, and then I can see. Turn in. Come on. He crits for 700, and we'll see. Will it be enough is the question. Because critting for 700 I don't think is quite enough, honestly. I might need to be closer to 1,000. We'll see. I'm not doing any testing. You can feel free to hit him right now. Like, I'm just trying to complete the quest. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to complete the quest so that I can unlock the zone. Trying to complete this quest to unlock the zone so that I can then actually try and test against him. No, boss challenge hits too hard. I know, yeah, that's boss challenge. Void Dragons from boss challenge. Boss challenge, Void Dragon's too strong. Boss challenge too strong, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they hit a little bit too hard. I'm not actually testing Lightcaster. I'm not actually testing Lightcaster. I'm testing the Collector. I'm testing the Collector, and the issue with that is that I'm trying to find a boss that's going to hit hard, but not too hard. Some that's going to consistently kill me, but not hit me, but not to hit kill me. So that's been the difficulty here, is finding something that can consistently kill me, but not hit me too hard. Like, Blood Titan's okay, but the issue is that Blood Titan is unstunnable, and that's where a lot of the survivability on the class comes from, is the stun. Being able to stun people is where a lot of survivability comes from. Yeah, this doesn't seem awful. He's doing relatively consistent damage. It's something that I can manage. He's not two-shotting me, but it is enough to kill me. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Okay. Let's throw on full whiz. I just need to change the class to whiz. Then I can start timing. Okay. Like, I was making my way through. It was like, okay, well, we tried boss challenge, that was too much. We tried Blood Titan, that was too much. We tried Lava Dragon, that was not enough. So, okay, we'll move through the Dragon Challenge, but I don't have Dragon Challenge fully unlocked, so just need to finish out Dragon Challenge. And 3, 2, 1, boop. Ow. Crit me right off the bat, sir. That's rude. I want you to know that's rude. Just hope you know that. Okay, time 3. You get a shout out? I mean, I was gonna get there eventually. Like, I was moving on to, like, you saw I was going to Dragon Challenge already. It was just a matter of getting there. I just needed to actually unlock the zone, was the big thing. Okay. 50 seconds, that's acceptable. 50 seconds is acceptable. Full whiz. Well, this is the Collector, not Vindicator of They. Slightly different. Slightly different. Slightly different. Close, but slightly different. Survivability, and this is... And this is level 60, right? Yeah. Well, the way that I understand, so looking at the it's basically the Collector has lower mana cost, but higher cooldowns, whereas Vindicator of They has higher mana cost and lower cooldowns, and the lower cooldowns are what you care about in PvP. Then in PvP, mana cost is not really an issue, whereas if you're trying to do soloing, then the lower mana cost matter a little bit more over a longer fight. That's kind of the... I need to leave the room. I need to leave the room. I didn't mean to start the fight. There we go. Whereas in a longer fight, you care a little bit more about the mana cost. I mean, the Collector's still not a good soloing class, but there are actual differences to them that have sort of positives and negatives. Stun, dot, heal, hit. Stun, heal, dot, heal, stun, heal, dot. Stun, heal, dot. Ooh, hey, we got the rank 10 proc. That's good. Our mana cost was fully our mana comp bar was fully filled. That's cool. That doesn't happen very often. Do I have VOT? No, I don't have Vindicator of They. I was not playing at the time. I was not playing during the time when Vindicator of They came out. Unfortunately, I was not playing when VOT came out. Is the new Legion Doom Knight good? It's better. Okay, so I have a guide on it. You can watch the guide itself. Long story short is it does more damage in a longer fight. It is better designed for soloing than the old Legion Doom Knight. Old Legion Doom Knight was better designed for PvP. Much higher burst damage, much faster ramp up on the damage. However, its maximum damage is a lot lower than the new Legion Doom Knight. Legion Knight does a lot more damage in a longer fight, and while it's still luck based, is a little bit less reliant on luck, which is nice, I guess, but overall it is better. But if you're going to be doing PvP with it, I'd stick with the classic Legion Doom Knight. But for soloing, new one's definitely better. Dotted up, dup dup a dotted up, dup dup a dotted up, dup dup a dotted up, bup up up. Oh, heal. Stun. Heal. heal. At this point, if he crits me, I die. It's basically what's happening here. Oh, hey, we got the mana refill. We got the rank 10 passive kicked in. The rank 10 passive was well timed there. Rank 10 passive took mercy. Okay, so that means this one's gonna go really long. I'm gonna survive this fight for a lot longer than I have in the past because that rank 10 passive kicked in. Any news on Paragon Pet for Legion tokens? Nope. We have no confirmations of anything, and we probably won't until the event actually comes out. That regardless of what Corey's news videos say, things are always subject to change. That until it comes out, nothing is final. And even then, once it comes out, mistakes are still made. And the rank 10 passive kicked in. As long as the rank 10 passive keeps kicking in at a well-timed... I can't die as long as the rank 10 passive keeps kicking in well-timed. Might need something that hits slightly harder than this. I might need something that hits slightly harder than Desaloth. There will be a Paragon pet for tokens. There always is. There will be a Paragon pet for tokens. It'll be for 2k tokens. What that Paragon pet is or does, we have no idea. But there will be a Paragon pet for tokens. That much is sure. Because it's always that way. But what it is or does, nah, we don't know. Come down to the wire here. The question is, will the rank 10 passive save us? Will the rank 10 passive save us? I need a boss that hits harder than Desaloth. Like, he's not hitting hard enough. He's not hitting hard enough. Like, he needs to crit me to kill me. If he crits me, he can hit 800, and that's cool, and then he can kill me. But he needs to get a well-timed crit to kill me. Like, it's not... He just doesn't hit hard enough. He's just not hitting hard enough. Like, just sitting here pressing heal, I can break even. I can break even on health just sitting here and pressing heal, and eventually my rank 10 passive will proc, and I will regain all my mana. So, like... I'm gonna have to call Desaloth a loss. I'm gonna have to call Desaloth a failure. I would like to leave the room. I would like to leave the room. Thank you. Yeah, it'll probably cost 2k Legion tokens. What hits harder than Desaloth? What boss hits harder than Desaloth? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've tried Boss Challenge, and those guys hit too hard. But Desaloth doesn't hit hard enough. So I need something that hits between, like, 4k and 1k. I need a boss, probably what I need is something that'll hit for, like, 500 on average. I need something that'll hit for, like, 500 on non-crit. 4 to 500 non-crit, probably 8 to 900 on crit. Okay, I need something that'll hit for like a few hundred on a non-crit. That's Conquest. There's Death. How hard do you hit, buddy? 2K. He hits a little bit too hard. Yeah, he hits a little bit too hard. Nope. Not Death. Yes, more Dage stuff is coming out on Friday. Desolich and Desoloth both don't hit hard enough. Both Desolich and Desoloth don't hit hard enough. They don't hit quite hard enough. How hard do you hit, buddy? 1.7, a little bit too hard for me. How hard do you hit? 1200? You hit a little bit better, but I think 1200 still might be too much. Yeah, because he's gonna two-shot me, and he's gonna one-shot me if he crits. Like, he's gonna one-shot me if he crits. I don't need something hitting for 2k. I need something hitting for like 1k. I need somebody hitting for like 1k. Conquest, how hard do you hit, buddy? I mean, you missed, but how hard do you normally hit? 1100? So he'll be hitting for 2k on a crit, so he's still hitting too hard. They all hit too hard. All the horsemen hit too hard. They all do too much damage. No, like that's way, like 1k is too much damage. 1k on a non-crit is way too much damage. I'm looking more for like 500 on a non-crit. I'm looking for more like 500 on a non-crit, 1k on a crit. I don't know what boss, like I don't know what boss to do. I don't know what boss to fight. Does Mole know? Mole! Boss challenge hits too hard. Boss challenge guys crit for boss challenge guys can one-shot me. The boss challenge bosses can one-shot me. They hit for 1,000 on a non-crit. It's too much. I don't have Tower of Doom unlocked. God dang it. He hits for 2,000 on a crit. He hits for 2,000 on a crit. Like, he hits for 2,000 on a crit. He hits too much. Like, he'll one-shot me if he crits. That's the issue, is that he'll one-shot me if he crits. I want something that's hitting about 500 on a non-crit. I want about 500 non-crit. Like, Slug Fit hits a little bit too hard. Slug Fit's almost there, but a little bit too hard. Skips from Desi to 700. God dang it. Why is there nothing in 500 to 600? Why is there nothing in 500 to 600? Like, that's where I need for this class to get consistent results. Like, that's what I need to get consistent results. Because if I go to boss challenge, he has the chance to just, like, one-shot me. I mean, we can try Slug Fit. We can try Slug Fit. We can do a few runs. We can do a few runs on Slug Fit and cross my fingers that he doesn't just insta-kill me, but there is the possibility. The Chaos Lords don't do enough damage. No, the Chaos Lords don't do near enough damage. No. And most of the Chaos Lords have special effects. Most of them have special powers. And that will mess up my results. But I don't want bosses that have effects to them. That's the issue, is I don't want bosses that have effects. The Chaos Lords don't hit hard enough, and they have effects to them, like when they stun you or whatever. That's what'll wreck it. That's what'll wreck it. If he randomly stuns me at the beginning of the fight and kills me, then that's not an accurate test result. And that's an issue. So we can try Slug Fit. We can try Slug Fit. We can try Slug Fit. How am I? I'm okay. Struggling with the fact that there's no bosses in the game that do damage in the damage range. Yeah, like he hit me for 1700 there. Like that's scary. Yeah. That's why I don't want a boss that hits that hard. That's too much. That's not enough. 300's not enough. 300 damage is not enough. I want a boss that does 500 damage. And that's the issue. 300's not enough. 300 cannot kill me consistently. Like, I want a boss that can kill me. I want a boss that will kill me. That is actually what I'm looking for. I want a boss that will kill me. The question is just how quickly will he kill me? I want something I know is going to kill me, but just not super quickly. I want to be able to control that kill. That's the issue. Why would I not review this class? Why would I not review Collector? Like, why? What reason should I have to not review the Collector? Is more information bad? Is telling people how to use a class properly bad? Is telling people the difference between the Collector and Vindicator, are they a bad thing? I don't understand. Why? Like, there's no reason to not talk about this. If you're looking for a good class for PvP, yes, the Collector's amazing. Outside of PvP, it's not very useful, but inside of PvP, the Collector's amazing. So, there are people who play PvP. There are people who do PvP, and for those guys, this class is amazing. You cannot get Vindicator of They. You cannot get Vindicator of They. Vindicator of They is rare. There are people who play PvP. Like, I'm not just going to ignore the fact that people play PvP. That's why there's a PvP section in my videos. It's like, hey, this is how you use the class in PvP. This is how you talk. This is why, like, what you use it for. Like, just because a class is a PvP class doesn't mean that I should ignore it. Like, that's just silly. Like, that's just short-sighted. I'm not going to exclude an entire group of people who play PvP. That's just silly. That's just silly. Okay, when you guys ask me, what about this boss? What about this boss? Does it do 500 damage non-crit? That's what I'm looking for. 400's not enough. I can survive 400. Yeah, a lot of people play PvP. A lot of people play PvP. Does that boss have a special effect? Does that boss have an ability? Does that boss have an ability or an effect to it? Because that's important as well. If the boss has a special mechanic or something along those lines, then that'll mess up the testing as well. The boss has a stun or a damage reduction or something like that. I just want a regular boss. Did I make the website myself? Yes. Any bosses that do things are kind of exempt from testing. We'll work with Slug Fit. We'll work with Slug Fit. It's not perfect, but he's at least consistent. Slug Fit consistently kills me, and it's not going to take an hour and a half. A lot of the bosses who hit less than this guy are not going to be able to kill me. Is a major issue. All of the bosses that hit less than Slug Fit, maybe it may or may not kill me, and if they do, it'll take like 3 minutes for them to do it. What's the website? DanielsWorlds.com. It's linked down below. It's linked down below. Like 450 to 500 to 600 is not a bad damage range, but I just don't know if it'll work. That's kind of the part of the issue, is I don't know if that's... I don't know. I mean, the Slug Fit will work for now. Slug Fit works for now. He consistently kills me. He's doing a little bit more damage than I would like. He's doing a tiny bit more damage than I would like, but it works. Oh, ow. Yep, and that's why he does a little bit more damage than I would like. He does, yeah, he does a little bit too much damage sometimes. And that's why I'm not a huge fan of using this boss. Because occasionally he hits too hard. Occasionally it's too hard. When he crits, he hits way too hard. If he's not critting, his damage is fine. If he's not critting, his damage is totally fine. But as soon as he crits, his damage is way higher than this class can deal with. And it's that big damage spike that screws with the test. Because if I get unlucky and he crits really early in the run, then he kills me really quickly and then that run gets a bad time. But if he doesn't crit for a while, or if the crit happens really late in the run, then it's relatively easy. And I can survive for a while. The crits are what's the problem. The crits are the problem. That I need something that's not going to one-hit me. Yeah, that. The fact that he can do 2k, that's the problem. That's the problem here. The fact that he does like 700 damage non-crit, that's fine. 700, 800 damage non-crit, that's totally fine. That's not an issue. It's the fact that he does 2,000 on a crit. That's the problem. That's what causes an issue. It's Slug Fit. Oh my god. No, sir. Yeah. I can't. How hard does death attack? Does death hit? 400, 500. Death may not be bad. Let's see if he can kill me. Let's see if Death can kill me. Just by pressing my heal. Just by pressing the heal. Not by, like, using my stun. Can Death kill me if I'm just using my heal? Because if he can kill me when if he can't kill me when I'm just using my heal, then he's not going to hit hard enough. Yeah, I know theoretically how much damage he does, but is it enough to kill me consistently? That's the question. That's the part that I care about, is can he kill me? And it looks like the answer is no. It looks like Death does not hit hard enough. And I'm only using my heal. This is not using the stun. If I were using the stun, I could take a lot more damage. If I was using the stun, I could take a lot more damage than this. But I'm not even using the stun, so... And I'm using full luck right now, too, and full luck is going to be one of the least tanky of the builds I'm going to be running tonight. That full luck is actually one of the least tanky out of, like, wizard, hybrid, whatever. Full luck is actually the least tanky, so... if it can't kill luck, then it's not gonna be good enough. Like, if it can't kill luck, it's not gonna work. Yeah, like, I can survive this just using the heal, so... Death doesn't work. Death doesn't hit hard enough. He's close. Death is close, but I need something that hits a little bit harder. A little bit harder. Where? Where? What huge legion dog with 3 heads? You're gonna have to tell me where, maybe how to get to it, and names so I can wiki it. Why is there nothing good? So I don't think there's a boss to do proper testing for the collector. Like, I just don't think there's a boss to do testing for the collector. Cause like even Mole is like, yeah, there's not a boss that hits that hard. There's not a boss that hits in that damage range. I need a boss that hits for 500 to 600. I want 500 to 600 is what I'm looking for. $500 to 600, but 700, but 800 is too much. 800 is too much. 500 to 600. That's what I want. Is that class buffed or something? No. I'm just testing it because I test classes. That's what I do. It's what I do. making spreadsheets for the website. Making spreadsheets for the website. So people can go and compare stuff. Told you, 500 to 600 damage. That's what I'm looking for. It's 500 600 damage, but not 800. 800's too much. So I need 500 to 600. That 500 exactly is too low. 500 exactly doesn't do enough damage. I can out-heal 500 with just the heal on the collector. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, I just don't think a boss exists in the damage range that I'm looking for. I think there just isn't a boss in the damage range that I'm looking for. Oh, I might have to put the collector on hold. That's unfortunate. I might have to put the collector test on hold. The black onyx dragon doesn't hit enough. 500 to 600. I want something 500 600. The black onyx the onyx lava dragon doesn't hit hard enough. Castle roof? What castle roof? There's like 4. Yeah, if it stuns, it's not going to work as well. Chaos Sphinx doesn't hit hard enough. There's not a boss that I can use to properly test its durability. Blood Titan hits. Blood Titan can't be stunned. Blood Titan can't be stunned. We don't want bosses that have abilities because that can mess with the results. Blood Titan can't be stunned, so it's out. I would like to do Blood Titan because Blood Titan hits consistently. It's not hitting too much damage, but it can't be stunned, and that throws off the numbers a bunch because a lot of this class's survivability comes from its stun. So Estron doesn't hit anywhere near enough. Estron doesn't hit anywhere near enough. I could auto-attack Estron to death. Also, the Staff of Inversion throws numbers off. Because of the Staff of Inversion, he messes with numbers. Most of the Chaos Lords are out of contention because they have mechanics. The Chaos Lords have fight mechanics, and so they're out of contention because of that. If you're going to suggest a boss, wiki it. See, does it do 500 to 600 damage? If not, don't suggest it. Brawl captains hit 750. I might have to try I might have to try brawl captains. I might have to try brawl captains. Let's try Bloodroot Brawl Captains. Let's see how hard they hit. What's the damage range? I want 5 to 600. How much do you guys hit? Not enough. Okay. I want 5 to 600. How hard do you hit, sir? Punch me, sir. 1500 on a crit? Okay, okay, I can work with that. What do you hit on a non-crit? 800. You might work. You might work. I might have to take your damage down a little bit. I might have to reduce your damage a little bit. But killing one of the brawlers reduces their damage, right? So I don't need to kill the healers. I want the boss to kill me. I don't intend to kill the boss. That's the secret. I don't actually intend to kill the boss. Yeah, take out a brawler. Let's see. Take out a brawler and let's see how hard he hits now. Because he's hitting a little bit too hard. Like, he's doing a little bit too much damage. It's not quite enough. Yeah, I don't want to kill the boss. I want the boss to kill me. And what I'm trying to figure out is how long it will take the boss to kill me. That's the goal here. Is how long will it take the boss to kill me? Is time getting a boss that I know for sure will kill me. And then timing and seeing how long will it take it to kill me using different enhancement loadouts. How much do enhancements affect survivability? Durability, whatever you want to call it. That's the goal. So let's see. How hard do you hit now? 500? Did we do it? Oh, we might have done it. Oh, we might have done it. We might have done it. We had to go to the boss that's not a boss. Oh, we might have done it. Onyx Dragon doesn't hit hard enough. He's too weak. Onyx Dragon doesn't do enough damage. Oh, let's see. Can he kill me? Can he kill me just using my heal? Okay, he can kill me. That's awesome. That's what I want. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to die. The goal is to die. Well, videos, most of my videos are educational. Most of the videos are educational or informative. And playing around, making jokes is not what I want to be doing in that. That's not the goal of those. The goal of those videos is not to make jokes. It's to tell people how to play the game. How to use their classes and what their classes do and help teach people and educate the community. And unfortunately, making jokes and acting up and playing around when I'm doing those kind of videos doesn't add to the experience. It doesn't add to what I want to do there. Okay, so let's see. Reset the timer. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Let's see if he can kill me. Now that I'm actually going to be trying to stay alive. Let's see if he can kill me. Now that I'm going to actually be trying to stay alive, can he kill me? We've got one brawler down. I've got one brawler down. Make a tier list for classes. I have a tier list for PvP classes. I have a goal for I have a tier list for PvP classes, if that's what you're wanting. I have that. I don't have a tier list for PvE classes, but I have one for PvP classes. It's not totally finished. I'm probably going to go through and rework it quite a bit, but the website. Go to the website. It is linked down below. Dread Terror. Oh yeah, Tower of Doom 6 is... The issue is I don't have Tower of Doom fully unlocked. I want it to heal. That's the point. I don't want to kill the boss. I don't want to kill the boss. That's the point. I want the boss to kill me. I don't want to kill the boss. That's the point. That's why I haven't taken out any of the healers. But I don't have Tower of Doom unlocked. I don't have Tower of Doom fully done. Like, I've not finished it. But he can't kill me. I mean, okay, maybe we do it without a brawler. Maybe we keep a brawler alive. Maybe we keep the brawlers alive, then. / join Bloodrut Brawl. Because let's see what it does with the brawler alive. Let's see what happens if I keep the brawler alive. Because without a brawler, he doesn't do quite enough damage. It's really close, but it's not quite enough damage to kill me without the brawler. So let's try it with the brawler alive, and let's see how things change with the brawler alive. Why does the music stop playing? Telling it to just shuffle. Okay, let's test it without any brawlers. See how much he can do. Oh, I'm using a... I'm wearing a PvP medal. I'm wearing a PvP medal. Doop. There we go. Oh, that's a thing that exists. That's a thing. I have the medallion on. Okay. Now let's see if he can kill me without the HP medallion. Let's see if he can kill me now with one brawler dead and without the HP, the extra HP. That's probably a better test. This is probably a much better test now that we have things proper. Okay. Okay, now I don't have all that extra HP. Now, can he kill me? Yes, I know Dire Groggler hits, but Dire Groggler hits way too high. Groggler hits for 2.4k on a crit. That's enough to one-shot me. Or 2.3, I think it's like 2.2 to 2.3 on a crit. It'll one-shot me, it's not enough. Yeah, one brawler. Yeah, one brawler looks like the best option. Okay, so we're going to do one brawler, no PvP amulet. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Jade, tell Mole. Tell Mole about our discovery. We found a boss that hits. We found a boss. It exists. We found a boss. What's my enhancements? What am I using? Am I on full luck? I'm on full luck. Okay. I'm on full luck. Do I prefer the PvP or PvE aspect of the game? I don't like either. I don't like either. I think they're both absolute trash. Honest opinion, this game is actually kind of awful and is really poorly designed, and while it has some good aspects to it, there's a lot that needs to be improved. There's a lot that needs to be improved. PvE is boring, and PvP is boring. You can AFK farm a lot of bosses. It really only needs one person to kill 99% of bosses in the game, and that's really dumb and silly. And PvP is entirely luck-based, completely and utterly luck-based, and that's not great either. So I think they're both trash. I think they're both trash. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, no, the game's trash and there's a lot that needs to be fixed. There's a lot that need to be fixed. I got it. Okay, gotta. Okay, coming close to death. We're coming close to death here. Maybe, possibly, unsure. No, we're back. We're good. Okay, we were coming close there. We were almost about to die. Yeah, the fact that farming is such a pain does kind of encourage the whole botting issue. If farming were interesting or engaging or even slightly less time consuming, botting wouldn't be quite as big of a problem. But if he crits me, he can kill me. There we go. There's the crit. There's the crit. I was like, all he needs to do is crit. I think we have to do one brawler. I think we have to do full brawlers. I think we can't kill any of the brawlers. Because I think if we kill any of the brawl... Because I'm running full luck right now, and full luck is the least survivable. This is just, like, knowing how the game works. Full luck is the least survivable of almost all of the enhancements. So, if I'm struggling to die on full luck, and these times are going to take 2 minutes each... Like, I don't think that... I think I have to leave one of the brawlers alive. All the brawlers alive. Like, I think I have to leave all the brawlers alive. Like, I think that I have to do both. Like, I think I have to leave all the brawlers alive, or it's not gonna work. Like, I think he's just not gonna kill me. Or if he does kill me, it's gonna take a long time to do it. Like, that one took 2 minutes. Like, that one took 2 minutes, and I was not even using my stun the second half of the fight. Like, the second half of the fight, I was not using my stun to try and encourage him to kill me a little bit faster. So, let's do this fight with the stun, with actually trying to stay alive, and let's see how long we can last. Because we know he can kill me in this form. Yeah, because he hits for a lot of damage with none of the brawlers down. What graphics settings do I play at? When I'm testing, I play on low, because just for the sake of reducing lag, I want to reduce as many variables as possible, so I play on low. Normally when I play, I tend to play on medium. Middle-earth Shadow of War? I don't have Middle-earth Shadow of War. I don't think it's out. I played Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, and that was cool. It was a little bit short for my taste. The game was a little bit short, but not a whole lot of replay value out of it. Like, it has an okay amount of replay value, but nothing, like, crazy. But yeah, I think that using the captain with all the brawlers alive is going to be my best option as far as survivability testing goes. Because he has infinite health, so I don't have to worry about killing him. He has infinite health, so I don't have to worry about killing him. And he doesn't hit quite as hard as Slug Fit. Yeah, like he still hits hard when he crits, but it's still not quite as hard as Slug Fit. And I think that's the difference maker. Like his crit multiplier, I think, is not quite as high. I'm excited for the new Legion items coming out. I've been grinding Legion tokens for like a week. I'm gonna go with a solid eh. Solid eh. Don't particularly care. Honestly, doesn't really matter. But I'm also somebody who really doesn't care about cosmetics. The cosmetic items, I really don't care. Yes, when the server rewrite comes out, they're changing the enhancements. But when will the server rewrite actually be coming out? That's the question. Next month? Next year? 3 years ago? Who knows? So I'm going to do the testing while I can. And if I do testing before the server rewrite and have a bunch of numbers before the server rewrite, then after the server rewrite comes out, we will have something to compare to. We'll have something to compare to. Server rewrite's a myth. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's like, yes, a lot of the work that I'm doing right now may or may not be wasted when the server rewrite actually does eventually come out and the enhancements are changed. But when will the server rewrite be coming? Nobody knows. How far is that off? I don't know. Until then, I'm going to keep farming, I'm going to keep doing my tests, and I'm going to keep trying to figure out numbers. What's the next class I'll test? No idea. Well, actually I have an idea, but it's up to the patrons. It's up to the patrons. So. No, I'm not. One of the big issues with looking into glitches and researching glitches is that there's a very good chance that you get banned for it. There's a very good chance that you get banned for it. And I'm not risking getting my account banned. That's a very bad idea. Yeah, that one was bad. He crit me. He critically did me. Yeah, he got crits pretty early in the fight. You can get banned for a glitch if it affects other people. If your glitch affects other people, if it hurts other people, then you can get banned. If it affects the gameplay, that kind of thing. I'm not going to glitch. I'm not going to just go out of my way. I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, hey guys, look at all these glitches. That's a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea. I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, hey guys, look at all these glitches I found in PvP. Aren't these great? You guys should see all these glitches. I'm definitely doing it for science purposes. This is definitely to educate the people about all these bad glitches. It's definitely not going to cause an issue and make everybody suddenly glitch in PvP. That won't be an issue at all, I promise. No, I'm not gonna glitch in PvP, and I'm definitely not gonna show it off and talk about it publicly. Like, that's just a really, really bad plan. It's a really bad plan. Yeah. But I'm not finding and reporting the glitches. The glitches already exist. By the fact that you guys are telling me about them, they already are publicly known, they're already common, they already exist. And just publicizing them more and making them more widely known is not going to fix the problem, it's just going to make glitching and cheating more prevalent. That I run a very fine line here, that theoretically making a video about glitches and talking about glitches and botting can be helpful. Making a video about that could fix things. It could help things. It could bring attention to some of these and get them fixed. Or I could just get banned for it. And I don't want to walk that line. I don't want to walk the line between helping to expose a problem and bring awareness to it and help to get it fixed, and publicizing an issue and making the problem worse. Like, that's not something I want to do. I don't want to cause a problem. And you run a very, very thin line when you're trying to talk about glitches and botting or anything like that. Do you know what the stars are? Yes, actually. The stars are how strong this monster is compared to other monsters with the same health. So how much damage does the Black Knight do compared to other monsters of about the same health? That's what those mean. Is about how powerful is that mob in comparison to other mobs. And the Black Knight is 5 stars because he hits very hard for a mob of that strength. What enhancements am I using? I was just using Luck, and now I'm going to switch over to Wizard. What shampoo do I use? Head and Shoulders. I'm not picky. You can't... That's not fair. Like, you can't just go, Shaman's better than Daemon. That's not fair. That's not how that works. I think it's within a range. It's within a range. It's within a range. You can't just do that. You can't just say that Shaman's better than Daemon. That's not how this works. Everything's situational. Against what kind of boss and what kind of fight, using what kind of enhancements for soloing, PvP, farming... What are you using it for? That everything needs to have context to it. You can't just say that one thing is blanketly better than another. Yeah, the stars are relative power. The stars are a relative power level. Is that pink enough for you? Is that too purple? I think that's pink. There you go. Daemon is normally a farming class or a PvP class, whereas Shaman is both a farming, PvP, and soloing class, so they're similar but not exactly the same. And if you're using one, and if you're comparing the two for soloing, then yeah, of course Shaman's going to come out on top, and that's not a fair comparison. Did Lycaster kill Ultra Blood Titan in your review? I don't know. Why don't you go watch the review? I mean, I feel like that's an easy question to answer. Abyssal Angel is a farming class, yes. If you already have Scarlet Sorceress and Blazebinder, no, you do not need Daemon. It's another nice thing to add to like your inventory, but it is not something that you need if you already have those. Stonecrusher requires Arcane Grove, Myth Song, and Bright Oak. Arcane Grove, Myth Song, and Bright Oak. Aw, yeah, I knew it was dead there. No, it was dead there, unfortunately. I personally prefer using Scarlet for farming because Scarlet doesn't care about mana. Scarlet doesn't care about mana problems, so if you're going to be farming for a while, or if you're going to be farming a room with only 2 mobs in it, a lot of these farming classes are designed for rooms with 3 mobs in it, but if you're farming rooms that only have 2 mobs in it, some of them can run into mana issues, whereas Scarlet doesn't care about the mana issues for those. Blazebinder cares about mana issues in the right situation. If you're not hitting 3 enemies at the same time, then you can struggle. If you're not hitting 3 enemies at the same time, then Blazebinder can struggle for mana. And that's what I was saying. Ugh. The new pair... What do you mean, of course it's not good? Why would you just assume that it's not good? Mounted Paragon was good. It's not as good as Bright, but nothing's as good as Bright. Bright was a mistake. Mounted was very good. Mounted's like 2,000 Legion tokens an hour when you do it correctly. Why would you just assume that the new one's bad? And he crit me for 2k. Okay. So that was great. Is Shadow Walker worth getting? If you're going to buy the calendar, yes. If you're going to buy it for it just straight up ACs, no. If you're going to get the class for buying the calendar, yes. If you're going to get it for ACs, no, it is not. Shadow Stalker and Shadow Walker are the same thing. Same thing. Also, I would really appreciate it if he would stop critting me so, like, immediately. Like, it's like, crit, crit, crit. Like, he's got a... Jade, what did you do? Jade, what did you do to this boss? What do you do to this boss, Jade? He's never hit me this hard before. He's never hit me this hard before. Like, previously he was hitting me for 1700. Now he's suddenly hitting me for 2k. Like, he's never hit me this hard before. Why is he suddenly hitting me this hard? Like, why is he suddenly just like, 2k, 2k, go away? I'm just like, okay, sir. I don't know why... And I'm using Wizard now. Wizard should be tankier than... Wizard should be tankier. I didn't kill the Brawler. I don't want to kill the Brawler. I didn't kill the Brawler on the last test, so I'm not going to kill the Brawler on this one. No, I didn't kill the Brawler on the last test. I'm not going to kill it on this one. Yeah, see, he hit me for 1400 there. Like, he hit me for 1400 on that crit. Like, that time he hit me for 1400, but then the other time he hit me for 2.1. But I'm not sure what exactly caused his damage to get to, like, ramp up so hardcore, but... No, I tested killing the Brawlers, and if I kill the Brawlers, he doesn't do enough damage to kill me consistently. That's the issue. That's the issue, is that he, That's the issue, is that, if I kill one of the Brawlers, he doesn't do quite enough damage to kill me consistently, so... Or to kill me with not enough... to kill me in a reasonable amount of time. He might be able to kill me eventually, but it would take him to crit a few times in a row, it'd have to be a little bit unlucky on my part, so... It's easier for me to leave him with all 3 Brawlers and just hope that he doesn't, like, hit me for 2k for whatever reason. Yeah, it's like, because we saw, he went from critting from 1300 to critting for 2k. Like, he suddenly ramped up there was a 700 damage gap there for some reason. Like, just suddenly there was a 700 damage gap there for reasons. Like, I don't know why there was suddenly a 700 damage gap. in his damage. Like that was like, I can understand like a few hundred, like 1 to 200 damage gap in damage, but like that was a 700 damage gap. That's way excessive. Like that's not reasonable.